Welcome. You're watching Dead Air TV, and we are the Creepshow.
Enjoy the program.
Good man and sweet dudes. Speaking of sweet dudes, let's see that circle pit again. This one's called Buried Alive.
Choice and you go, and anything that can show. He's breaking you ill, reading your mind is his own divine. Now it feels like I'm sitting on the ground, taking the one that's falling down. All around me, I'm sitting on the ground. So suffocated, it feels like I'm buried alive. It's when you think you'll be okay, it's when you feel your body shake. All around you is okay. In your soul, and so you break into a panic of control. Get to escape, pay the toll. So happiness and scary, just let me forget. That is his goal. Now it feels like I'm sitting on the ground. It's getting in the water, falling down. All around me, I'm sitting on the ground. So suffocated, it feels like I'm buried alive. Buried alive. Before, it's our drummer Matt's birthday. And normally when it's someone's birthday, you get them a cake. But last time we did that on his birthday, we tried to smush it in his face, and he picked it up and ended up smushing it back in my face. Because he's an asshole. So,
in the back of my head.
His favorite thing in the world is 7-Eleven nachos with cheese. Is 7-Eleven nachos with cheese. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Matthew. Some nachos!
Don't throw them.
We like the bar too much to do that.
That nacho plate costs $100.
I'm Sean. I'm Matt.
I'm Sarah.
It's Matt's birthday today.
Matt's birthday.
I'm
24.
Sarah. I'm Sarah. Matt, is it your birthday?
It's my birthday today. I'm 24. I'm the drummer in the Creepshow.
Sorry, we've been in a van for a long time.
I was going to say, how long's the tour?
It's almost over. We have 2 more shows after this. About a month, yeah.
Nice. Where'd you start?
We started in beautiful Thunder Bay, Ontario.
Thunder Bay. Thunder Bay. Huh? Thunder Bay. Nice.
It's basically you drive through the woods for about 17 hours, and then there's a little opening with some buildings, and that's where the tour started.
And a hotel.
And 1 hotel.
A little different than Chicago, then.
A little different, yeah.
Yeah. What were some of the highlights along the way? Fans.
Thunder Bay.
Matt's birthday.
We played.
My birthday.
We played Ink and Iron Festival in Long Beach a few days ago, I guess. Which sounds crazy because that was in Long Beach, California, and now we're here.
All the way across over there.
Yeah, it was like the Queen Mary, that old cruise ship. It's haunted.
Yes.
Yeah,
Cool festival.
it's like the stage is right out front of there, and there's a tattoo convention and a hot rod show and a bunch of bands playing every day. It's super rad. Probably one of the best festivals in the world, I would say.
I agree.
And
I'm also getting married tomorrow.
That's true.
he's marrying the drummer from the Coffin Cats
Seriously?
on
He's a
stage.
good man.
On stage?
I hope
We're gonna be here for
it can
that?
be.
It's
public.
premeditated.
It'll have to be an open marriage though, because Matt has a lot of different relationships.
And a fiance at home.
and
I'm
an
gonna have
actual fiance.
Well, one fiance, one husband.
Soon to be.
Couple boyfriends.
So back to the highlights of the tour.
We went on
That's
tour.
gonna be a highlight
We
tomorrow.
were touring with our friends, the Hypnophonics. We did Canada with the Hypnophonics. They're a cool band. That was a highlight. Prince George.
Prince George, British Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful town. Hopefully no one from Prince George is watching this.
No, every place that we play is nice.
They don't have the internet. Touring Canada is always a highlight. Like, we love our country.
We love the United States of America too.
Yeah, we're all from the Toronto area.
Yeah.
And we all live in Toronto except for Sarah. She lives in the burbs.
I live in Burlington. But you know what's cool about touring the U.S. too is we actually get to see how beautiful of a country it is. Whereas a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but some people will be like, oh, the States, whatever. But it's actually a really, 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 really great country. And not very many people get to see it that way.
Except for the desert. It's so fucking hot I wanted to kill myself.
But it looks cool in the morning and at night.
Yeah.
Did you guys get down there during Texas, their heat wave they just had?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And the club didn't have air conditioning.
So it was like this, or worse?
Oh, God, it was like...
Way worse.
Like, we'd get out of the van and just be like, someone pass me the nearest shotgun.
We played a show in San Antonio at one point, not on this tour, but and there's a video up somewhere, I think it might be on YouTube, of our merch girl at the time, Mandy,
It's on my Facebook.
and I dumping water on Sean's head while he's sitting on the couch in the backstage room because it was just so hot in there, and it was just like, you're already sweating so much, it's like you've already gone swimming.
And I was dry in like 20 minutes. That's how hot. It was like 110 or something. It was-
Yeah.
That Texas heat they
Yeah.
talk about.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
But,
But I find Texas is a lot like Canada, aside from the heat.
Yeah?
Just very friendly. Everyone's very friendly there.
yeah.
And it's really big and spread out.
Yeah.
Kind of like Matt's butt cheeks.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I've been drinking. You can edit that part out. Or
Or
not.
in over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You can't hide from the truth.
Now, how about this? How do you guys come up with new tunes? Do you write it on the road, or you going
We
back
do
to-
not. We basically only write when our label is like, you have to have this done in 3 weeks. And we're like, fuck, we don't have anything.
The record just came out like 6 months ago, and they'll be like, it's been almost 2 years, so it's time you guys write some songs.
Yeah. We are only good under pressure.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we don't even hang it. We don't even want to see each other's Facebook profiles.
That's why I have you on limited profile.
Yes, you do. I was trying to post happy birthday on Matt's wall, and I am on limited profile apparently. So I couldn't. So
I did. I posted a very nice.
Oh,
happy
you can
birthday.
see his wall. That's nice.
Full of bricks.
What was the question again?
Writing.
Right.
Oh,
Coming up with new
actually,
I call Sean. Excuse me. I call Sean. I run a warm bath with a few rose petals and some bath salts, and I say, "Good, you're here. Come on in. Let's get to work." And It gets a little emotional sometimes, but it works. And we come up with songs like The Garden.
No.
This is really funny to us. No, actually, kind of interesting. Our last record, Sarah was on tour doing a solo tour in Europe. And we had 3 weeks to write or about a month to write the record and start recording. And we're like, oh, but you're in Europe. How the fuck are we going to do this? So luckily there's the internet and technology and all that. So she was on her solo tour and then writing songs in her hotel rooms and in the car or whatever. And
it gave me an excuse to buy a MacBook Pro, basically, is what he's trying to say.
yeah. And she would...
Skype or iChat?
She
No,
would just
I
email,
GarageBand it.
yeah, and she would email us song ideas, and
Same
then
with these guys.
Ginty, Matt, and I would be jamming at the jam space and sending her the songs that we were working on, and then we would work on the songs that she was sending us, and we'd just send them back and forth. And then she came back, and we had like 4 days before we started recording.
Yeah.
So there was even,
Pro.
yeah, so
at
there was
Matt's
even
house.
some songs where she had never even heard
Wow.
when we were,
There
and
were
we just
some
laid them down.
songs- There were some songs in the recording studio that didn't even, like, some of the songs that Sean had put together and didn't have lyrics.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to sing on this because that's the last thing that needs to be done.
Yeah, there was somewhere we recorded the song, and we're like, check this one out. And then I'd be like, I'd go in and I'd record. I didn't have, because I'm a terrible lyricist. So I'd be like, something like that. And then she would take it home with her and fill it in, and it turned out awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
BAM speak. It's good you guys know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like writing on the road is just not something that we enjoy. Like we don't work like that. It like we don't even like to get here for sound check.
We don't even like each other.
Yeah.
Well,
We don't-
apparently not.
Except for me and Matt.
In our van, there's like curtains that circle around each individual bench seat, so
Nice.
none of us have to look at each other while we're
Now,
driving.
so horror obviously is a theme with you guys. Now,
Horror.
what brought you-
Whores. I love whores.
what brought you
Yes,
guys
it is.
together? You're in the perfect
Ginty
neighborhood
is
for
a
that.
whore.
Yeah.
That's true.
But if you're on the spooky side of it, what brought you guys together as a collective? To say, you know
Fate.
what? This is fate. Just fate. Totally fate.
I don't know. It wasn't really like a plan. We just got together and we wanted to do something.
Were you all playing together in other bands?
Well, the original,
No.
like the original lineup, like my sister and Sean were good friends, so
Yeah.
they kind of had that
Were.
thing started, and then they found Ginty, or they got Ginty.
Oh, Ginty was in my
Ginty
one of my
was
old
circling around in a mall somewhere with a keyboard.
bumping into walls and shit. Yeah, Ginty played trombone in one of my old ska bands, and I knew he played keyboard, and we really wanted that element to make it kind of
Whorish.
creepy. Kind of.
They needed Ginty.
He had a
to
whorish
make it
feel to him.
The horror
Yeah.
element
Yeah.
that is the band.
Kind of make it like kind of evil and dark sounding.
Yeah.
And
And Matt and Sean had been like dating on the internet.
I found him on MySpace for real.
on a dating website.
Plentyoffish.com.
Rivera's
For men and
sister
men.
that I used to talk to. That
I don't know.
what's her fucking name? Yes.
Alicia,
Yeah, it was her. Yeah,
Oh,
she put in the word.
not Aisha. That was my girlfriend in grade 9.
Have you seen that
my
YouTube
mistake.
video? Aisha.
I always
Um,
get those two mixed up.
No, nobody else has seen that.
What was the question?
Oh, Aisha.
Oh, how do we get
That's
together?
what I said.
The guy's incredible.
What was the question again?
How do we get together?
Well,
Her
seriously,
sister.
Not even just how you got together, but how you got together and thought, this is the theme, this is the idea, this is what really is cool for
Her sister and I started writing songs together, and I don't know, it was just kind of how it came about, and then
You're obviously horror fans. You just
yeah,
love the
definitely,
genre.
we're all horror fans. After our first record was like very horror influenced, and then we kind of got pigeonholed into like a horror punk kind of thing, which is it's cool, and we all love that stuff, but we thought we weren't just that. So each record has kind of been not
and
really,
less
yeah, just
horror.
less and less. Still have a little bit of that element, but not just like zombies and ghouls in your face. Wah,
We as a collective get less and less horror, but Ginty gets more and more of a horror as we go
as the
on.
tours go on.
Yes. What about other
Whorish.
bands in
He's
the-
whore.
Other bands that are in that genre, you know, like the Ghastly Ones, or
Mhm.
you know, anybody else. That's
Blitzkid
Yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah, we actually play a ton of horror punk festivals in
Got a
Europe.
little piece of hair on your hat
Oh,
there.
thanks.
Yeah, your
cap.
on your cap.
Germany is like huge for horror punk and psychobilly, so we played Fiend Force Fest, and we headlined, I guess, a couple years ago. Sorry, and like Blitzkid plays. It's who else?
Blood-sucking zombies. from
Bloodsucking Zombies from. Have you heard them?
no.
From
Yeah.
Austria. If you're into like horror shit, they are the horror masters of the universe.
Yes, they are.
They're from Austria.
And also,
So good. They
it-
just emailed me today, by the way. They want to talk about something.
Oh, Richie.
Ooh, a garage band project.
Maybe.
And also, horror bands, like, that's a lot of work to do your makeup every night.
Yeah, we're way too lazy for that shit.
And we started out kind of doing that.
No, we did it for Halloween once, and then all our press photos. Anytime we had a show, people would be like, "This picture." So people would be like, "Where's your makeup?" And we're like, "That was Halloween."
Yeah.
Really?
But it's a lot of work. And we tour a lot.
For like Mushroom Head, those guys, you know, just like literally 3 hours in a makeup chair before they go on. and
No,
they
can't.
melt
Don't want to
will
do
never
that.
happen with us.
Don't ever want to do that. I don't ever want to put black body paint on and squirt blood on people and myself, because sometimes you don't get a shower. So why the fuck would you do that?
Especially for me, sometimes I go a week, so it'd just be like disgusting.
Yeah,
Even
we
more
would.
off. Life on the road, right?
It would be really gross if we dressed up gross, and not because it looks that way in a whorish way.
Back to the
Just what was the question?
whores. Let's talk about whores and the touring with them. And
My
Touring with
father-
them.
I've never toured with my father before.
Whoa,
Bobby G is a saint.
No,
Sorry.
that's cool. That's cool. No, is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you want to get out there about maybe upcoming album tour?
Definitely not gonna be doing another album anytime soon. We have this tour, which has 2 more shows, then we go home for a little while, then we go to Europe for a month, and then we have a few sporadic shows, but we're gonna chill out for the rest of the year. But check out all our websites and all that. Creepshow.org.
How many times have you been through Chicago?
This is like our 6th or something, 5th, 6th.
Or 7, 6.
We like this is one of this is personally. I don't know about you guys. This is one of my favorite places in the world to play.
Yeah, it is actually really. Somebody upstairs.
And I'm not shitting you. I'm
Somebody
for
upstairs
reals.
just asked me, like, in the States, what your favorite places are to play, or where the crowds are the best. And it's Chicago, El Paso, and LA for sure.
Yeah,
Nice. I was gonna ask you that too.
Chicago.
In
I
New
think,
York
being
City.
number 1, perhaps.
I would say Chicago is definitely top 3.
Yeah, definitely top 3, but I think they might be even.
It could be number 1.
Number 1 gold spot.
That's one
Yeah.
thing we're excited about here is that we have such a variety, such a big area to cover.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
And the
whatever
crowds
you
are
want, it's
badass
gonna be
here. They're like really into it and stuff. And they like to dance. and
Everyone's
mosh
super
and-
nice and not wasted and annoying.
Until 1.
Yeah, right.
In the morning.
But sometimes you're like, oh my god,
No,
I love the show, but really, I just wanna go to bed.
Yeah. Last
But
time we
here has
played-
never been like that.
Except for the one guy that chased me out to the van last time we were here.
Oh,
His
that
friend
guy.
is here and apologized to me tonight for his friend. He's like, oh, you're going to see the Creepshow. I chased her out of the venue last time, and
I don't remember that.
she ran away from me and went into the van, and I was like, that sounds like something I would do. Especially if you
Oh,
were
I
racing.
do remember that. Yeah, that was weird.
Weird.
Cool. Well, anything else? Last minute things?
Matt's birthday.
It's Matt's
today.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
How old are you now? Are you 1? Are you 2? Are you 3? Are you 4? Are you 5? Are you
That
6?
went all the way to 24 in the
24. You can just do a speed loop.
Probably you can speed loop through a lot of that, what we just did.
Excuse me.
Because people are probably going to be like, wow, they talk about a lot of shit that doesn't matter.
Believe
That's
me,
the fun
people
stuff.
want to hear
Are they
shit
still
like
line
that.
checking?
Seriously.
I agree with
think
you.
They
What?
are. That sounds like a kick drum line checking kick drum.
If you got us on the first part of the tour, we'd be a lot more normal, but a lot less entertaining.
Yes, we did an interview a couple
We're,
weeks ago.
like,
We were like
going
I
mental.
don't know.
We just drove from El Paso to St. Louis. It was 30 hours.
Straight?
Yeah, except we stopped at a diner to watch the Stanley Cup Finals. I missed the riot part. I heard about it today.
My friend posted pictures of this apparent riot. She's like, look how many people are in the streets. And it was like 5. I was like, this is not.
In Montreal, they riot when they win.
Yeah. So Vancouver,
People are
I think,
mental.
was pretty mellow
Yeah.
compared to. And they lost. So.